Okay, I've got a triple battle with Gazooki. Yeah, triple battles where you use 3 Pokemon each and the position of where they are on the battlefield. Sort of means you can't attack everything, or you can. You know, what you can attack depends on your position, basically. I'm waving my hands around and no one can see them. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to lead with a Boltros, Kingdra, and Toxicroak. And he's going to lead with an Ubemu, Gigaisu, and Hitmontop. Ubemu is a psychic type with the ability to telepathy, which is quite good for triples, I guess. His Gigaisu is going to protect, and I'm going to go for Fake Out with Toxicroak on his Hitmontop. And then I'm going to use Boltros to get a priority rain up, which is quite good because I made a rain team because of. Well, you can do that, and this isn't using Ubers or Dream World abilities such as Politoed or Kyogre. So yeah, that's the best way of getting rain up. Also, you may have noticed I've not sped this up. It's because everything's happening all at once. So I'm going to go for a Surf with my Kingdra. It's obviously not going to affect Toxicroak because of Dry Skin. It's going to do quite a bit to my own Ultras, but it's not going to KO ever. I've calculated and stuff. His Gigaisu is protected, so that's fine, and it's going to do considerable amounts to both Hitmontop and Ubemu. Ubemu is then going to go for the Trick Room, which kind of messes up the strategy of getting the Swift Swim spam surf thing, but never mind. So he's then going to go for the Sucker Punch with his Hitmontop on my Kingdra, and it's going to do a small amount. And I went for a Sucker Punch on his Hitmontop, but because his Sucker Punch went first because of the Trick Room, my Sucker Punch fails. So, fail. So his Gigaisu is going to go for the Earthquake. It's not going to affect Boltros or his Ubemu because that's telepathy, which can't get hurt by its own team's moves. But he's going to take down his own Hitmontop, and it's going to do a small amount to my Kingdra, and then it's going to get a critical hit against my Toxicroak, but it's going to go down to the Sash, so that's alright. Yep. So that's quite good that I had the Sash there. Actually, I don't think the Earthquake would have actually taken it down to its Sash before, but it doesn't matter. Izubame is going to go for the Psycho Shock on my Boltros, and that's going to finish it off. I assume he thought he was just going to KO everything on that turn there. That's why I went for the Psycho Shock on Boltros as opposed to Kingdra. So my Toxicroak's Dry Skin's going to be healing its HP a bit more thanks to Surf, and that's going to take out the Ubemu, and it's then going to take down the Gigaisu to its sturdy Sash thing. I don't know what to call it. Take it down to its sturdy? That doesn't sound right, does it? No. Never mind. So Zubemu's gone down, and then we get to bring in some more stuff. I'm going to bring in, oh yeah, Dry Skin and stuff. I'm going to bring in my Ludicolo, and he's going to bring in his Abagura and a Maracatchi. Maracatchi is this cactus thing. It's pure grass type, and it has the abilities Water Absorb and Chlorophyll. I think this might have Water Absorb or Chlorophyll because it's not a Sun team. It's probably gonna have Water Absorb. So I know that he's got Water Absorb from the guess, and he's gone for a Wide Guard, which is a new move which protects your whole team in triples and doubles from moves that would hit multiple opponents, like Surf. So I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch with Toxicroak on his Gigaisu, and that's going to take it down because it was only on 1 HP, which is quite good. So the other attack he's going to be having that turn is from his Abagura. Oh wait, no, his Abagura went for the Wide Guard, and Maracatchi has gone for a Sunny Day, so in fact it might be a Chlorophyll one actually. I missed that first time. So my Ludicolo is going to go for the Grass Knot, and that's going to one-hit KO the Abagura because that's the sort of the main weakness of it. Special grass attacks. Otherwise, it can do pretty well, walling stuff. So I've actually gone for the Ice Beam, thinking that spamming Surf against Abagura and Marikachi, if it's got water absorb, is pretty useless, so I just went for the ice beam on it. And that's going to take it down in one hit. And then I have to wait for all the dry skin, life orb damage, etc. Oh yeah, and my Kingdra goes down 2 life orb, speaking of which. So he's down to his last one, which is his Hippowdon, called George, and I'm going to bring in my Tornaros, or Tornalos, or something, or it's the pure flying genie. It's also the lesser known of all the mischievous heart users, which is the ability that gives priority to non-attacking moves. So I'm going to go for the Rain Dance to cancel out his Sandstorm, so that I'm not going to be taking Sandstorm damage or anything. And is Rain Team, so you know, his Hippowdon's going to go for the Ice Fang, and that's going to do a little bit to my Ludicolo, but it's also going to freeze it, which is fun. So my Ludicolo can't attack and do Grass Knot, which it was planning to do, but my Toxicroak can do a Drain Punch, and that's going to do hardly anything, but he's going to recover a tiny little bit of HP, which is nice. So then it means that after all this dry skin and etc., I will be able to go for... oh god, what do I go for? I think I go for Sucker Punch with Toxicroak, and that's going to do about the same amount of damage as Drain Punch did, and he's going to go for the Earthquake, which isn't going to affect my Genie thing. It's not going to do a lot to my Ludicolo, but it's going to take out my my Toxicroak, so that's gone. Well, it couldn't really do a lot to the Hippowdon anyway, so that's alright, it doesn't matter. And I've got another one left to send out anyway. And I'm going to go for Gale, which is a new flying type move. It's special, it's got really high power, and it's got a lowered accuracy. It's like kind of like Fire Blast, but flying type. My Ludicolo is still frozen, and then I think at this point, after leftovers, the Trick Room wears off, which I'd completely forgotten about for half the match. And it also shows that how fast the triple battles go, because it's taken 5 turns from there, from the start, and that's most of the battle done. So that's alright. Ludicolo's still frozen over, and my Tornaros is just going to finish the match with a Gale. Sorry. So, good game, Gazooki. If anyone else wants a triple battle, just let me know. I'll be happy to have one, because I like triples, despite the fact that VGC is not going to be triple battles, which I'm upset about, but never mind. So, see you again. Like, comment, sub, bye.